Alright, we're in the water, so now we can start paddling. I apologize again for the shaky cam. I have the selfie stick jammed underneath me, so I have some way to sort of film myself. But that means that it's fully extended, so it's a little bit twisted, and it's very shaky because it's fully extended. I'm working on trying to find a mount of some kind. I have rails on my kayak that I could mount it on, but I'm just a little concerned about losing it over the side because I've done that before. So, not super enthused about that. But, yeah, now we're getting out of here. Nice little back channel. So stick around if you want to listen to me paddle, but I don't have a ton to say. It's just a back channel that we're paddling through, so. That being said, I probably will sort of end up rambling on, because that's inevitably what I'll end up doing, so. If you want to listen to me randomly talk about who knows what, stick around. So you guys saw in the video what this looked like. I figured this time I'd actually have the camera facing towards me so you can actually see me instead of just seeing the wildlife. Although I'm sure that the wildlife is slightly more attractive than I am. But that's okay. I mean, of course it is. But that's why we're all here, isn't it? We're all here to see the wildlife and what to do in it. And how to explore nature, spend time out here, and just overall have a good time. You know, having paddled a little ways, I'm seeing a spot that looks like it has a lot of trees. We might just make a little pit stop over here, see what it looks like. If there's a lot of water coming down, we might stop quick. If not, probably just keep going. But bear with me. I'm gonna paddle over. It looked a lot more green than it actually is. I mean, it's green. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad. Or as bad. Not as green, as luscious as I originally thought. And again, when I was talking about earlier, the green is all the springs down along this river. I don't know how close we're going to be able to get because there's some down trees. Let me just flip you guys around quick. We might actually have to make a little stop up there. It looks like it might be a little bigger. I'm just not sure where to park this thing. We can get up a little farther. This is the nice thing about this kayak. You can go just about wherever you want. Alright. So there's this little gap over here, and I think I can squeeze through it. Even though there's a log in there. It's a couple inches deep, and we're able to squeeze right on past it. Oh, there is quite a bit of water flow right here. There you go. And you get to enjoy that a little bit. This might just take a little second and stop and enjoy this. Or ease up just a little bit so you can see a little more. There's quite a bit of water flowing kind of straight ahead of us. And then we're in the little exit channel. I don't know if we're actually going to get out and look at it, but it's Definitely a lot of water coming down right in this area. Yeah, we might as well. So I think we're just gonna kind of ram the boat in right here. Not the most ideal, considering we just barely pushed it into the channel here, but we're just gonna hang up the paddle on that handy dandy little clip here, and then we're gonna try and get out without capsizing. That'll be the biggest challenge. All right. All right, we are up and out of the water here. We didn't capsize or anything. I don't know if you heard there, but all this ground is quite wet. It's very much a clay mud base, and clay and mud are not, the greatest things to be walking in because they absorb a lot of water and they hold it pretty well. So it's all kind of leaking into my boots. Very glad I wore my waterproof ones. I was considering wearing a pair of not so waterproof boots, and that would have been a little worse. So maybe the next time we come, we'll have to hang out over here because yeah, this is a lot more water. I'll flip the camera around again. You can see quite a bit of water flowing right through here. A little bit from over there. And we'd be able to make a substantial little pool if we wanted to. We'll just walk up a little ways. Obviously there's some work with beavers again up here. But all this is just coming right out of the hillside. When I originally saw that birch chunk over there, I thought it was like a can or something. Because there definitely has been some human activity out here, but not much. We can take a look at some of these rocks. I don't know, you never know what you're gonna find. Could find some cool stuff, but not gonna bore you guys too much. Yeah, there's quite a bit of water flowing through here, kind of right out of there. So this might be a spot to come hang out, spend some time, because the kayak's right over there. And then you got all this water, so a little easier to build like a cleaner water pool or something than just like the main river, because that's gonna have like mosquitoes and I mean up here is gonna have mosquitoes too, but just faster moving water is like usually cleaner, better to drink. So that's why instead of doing, I'm just gonna flip this around again. Instead of doing the water that's standing for the most part and not really moving, I try and do and drink faster moving, like spring creek water type stuff, because it oftentimes has less bacteria and it's better for you. So if you're out in the wilderness somewhere, try and find stuff that is faster moving, especially in the mountains or things like that, where you're gonna have like elk or whatnot. Not always the greatest thing to be eating or drinking elk poop. Had that experience once, wasn't great. I can share that story at some point if you guys would like. Not that I drank elk poop, but we probably had some of it because it was just run off the top of a mountain. That there was a bunch of elk on the top of it, so I would assume we probably had some somewhere down the line. But yeah, we're gonna get back to the kayak, I think, because we don't really need to be making pit stops every 50 feet. But there definitely is some beaver activity around here, so I'll try and keep my eyes peeled for that, and if I see one, I will point it out to you guys. They're a little elusive than you would fully expect, but they're definitely active around here. Just gonna flip this around again. Like, this is pretty recent in the last couple months. That obviously isn't, but the chewings from it are decently recent. So there's one in the area, and I'm seeing chewings just about everywhere on all the trees. So maybe we'll be able to spot one again. And obviously we had the one previous. Didn't do the big smack like they're usually supposed to, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get that for you guys at some point. Anyway, I'm going to climb back in the kayak, which might take a little bit because getting this all situated and whatnot, it's a little hard, but bear with me. First things first, have the kayak basically floating. Then, don't drop your phone. That's the number one. That would kind of be a damper on the trip. Climb into the kayak. Oh. Get as low as you can. Lower the selfie stick so you can spin. Oh. Rotate into place. And then back. And now I can extend the selfie stick back out. And I'm just placing it underneath me because it's a good way to hold it. It's kind of like sitting on it because then it stays and it's not as floppy. That being said, every time I move, it adjusts a little bit. But this is probably about as secure as it's going to be, so. Oh yeah, I forgot. The last thing is to push off the shore, because technically you're still up on the shore. We definitely are going to be doing some camping trips out here though. Out on the different islands. Maybe a distance paddle. Starting up here, maybe probably north, we'll see. And then spending a couple days, a weekend, something like that, traveling down the river solo or maybe double camping. Got a couple friends that I'd love to bring out here and camp with, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy meeting them as well. So we'll see what ends up happening. I haven't talked to them about that obviously, but we're just going to slowly be making our way along. I saw a big barrel over on the shore a little while ago. So I'm going to see if I can find that again. Whoop, that scared me. I don't know if you guys saw me jump, but there is a beaver that just jumped on the shore. Oof, man, I jumped. That doesn't usually happen, but he got me. Jump scares usually are not something that hits me that much. But there it was. Where is that barrel? There it is. Alright, flip our little camera around. The unfortunate thing with the way this is placed is that you guys kind of have to wait until I spin. So someone's been out here, obviously, because there's a 55-gallon drum right there. But for the most part, this property is untouched, which is really nice for us. Anyway, we'll flick around and we'll continue the little paddle. definitely some fish back here, so we're definitely gonna have to bring a rod the next time. I haven't bought my fishing license for the year yet, so I'm not able to fish yet, just because I haven't got around to it. With the ice getting out so early this year, I only really ice fished once or twice, and then because of that, I just haven't gotten motivated to buy my license again. So I will get that, and then we'll be out here fishing. Hopefully we'll be able to catch some bigger stuff. I have no idea how that's going to work for filming and fishing at the same time. It'll probably be just like this. Me talking to you as I fish. Something like that. I'm trying to see that plane that you can hear, but I can't see it. It's way too dense of clouds today. It was supposed to rain earlier today. I mean, it did rain. And it's been like 40% chance of rain all day. That's why I'm wearing the raincoat. And I wear it for wind most of the time. But haven't seen any sign of rain recently, so it's a great day to be out here. I'm just gonna flip this around quick. You see the duck right there on the shore? Those decoys? I think those are duck decoys. Yep, they're duck decoys. So we just got ourselves a couple duck decoys right here. Let me find a good way to get out on this little island. Give me 1 sec. Because going where I was would have been not good for the boots. Spin around quick. The other side of this island is a little bit deeper, so you can get closer to actual land, and I can walk across it. All right. I know we said no more pit stops, but you can never say no to free decoys. So we'll spin the old camera back around. And I'm gonna get this. Oh, that's a lot of water. I knew there was going to be quite a bit of water, but I didn't think it was going to be that much. Alright, looks like these are both tied down pretty well, so I'm just going to set this down quick. Come over here. There's this, can't see it quite yet, but little ball of stuff I'm going to try and unwind from the grass quick. Alright, there's our two decoys. I don't see any others or any... I don't even know whose they are. They're from Gander Mountain, it looks like. They're definitely pretty old, considering Gander Mountain doesn't exist anymore. It's now Gander Outdoor, and I think even they went under. So, two decoys. So, there we go. And we'll throw these in the back and we'll get back going. Obviously they got caught somewhere. It looks like, I don't know if you can see this little perch got washed up on the shore. Throw that in for some bigger fish to eat. This is going to be the challenge of getting these in the back. I don't know. We might just have them up front with us. But that is now. Well, there's another. I don't know if you just heard that again. Another beaver. And actually, now that I'm looking around, I'm seeing the beaver lodge down here. Right over there. Anywho, time to load up. This is always the hardest part. Well, actually, flipping around is the hardest part. But honestly, they're all about the same. Alright, getting this placed again for you. These guys out the back. Not out the back, but you probably could just sit with us. They're not really harming anybody. And we're not really going to stop anywhere, so. Not too worried. Also, obviously, I have not been duck hunting. It's the spring, so I'm sure I won't have any trouble bringing these back for boat launch. Considering I don't have a gun or anything with me or anything to harm ducks, so shouldn't expect any issues. Just keep our eyes peeled for any more. There's a chance that's one. If this is another one, I didn't realize today was going to be duck decoy, collectibles. I don't think it is. We might paddle closer to the shore just in case. That's the fun part about this river, is because it goes up and down, you have no idea where they could have been hunting. They could have been way up the river. There's some piece of trash over here. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. No, that's way up there. We'll try. See if I can reach it with the paddle. Come on. You can get here. It's like an oil can or something. Again, this is the issue with it being a river. Oh, I pushed that out of my way. Come on. So close to getting it. It keeps on getting stuck underneath this log. I can get it out. Come on. Sorry about this, guys. I haven't had this much trouble getting trash out of the river before, but it's almost in reach. That is most definitely in reach now. Alright, let me dump out the water here quick. Looks like Prestone, I think that's what it says. Yeah, Prestone 2 gallons for most cars, something like that. Stick that in the little holder back here, and then we'll get going. I'll twist the camera again. Okay. I don't know how I got my paddle flipped around backwards. Alright. Anyway, back at it again. I swear I'm trying to make it back in like decent time, but if I see any more trash I might actually have to stop, because I want this river system to be healthy and have fish and birds, and obviously it's doing pretty well right now, but keeping it as untouched as possible would be great. Especially these back channels where no one really goes, because no one's able to clean it up, no one's there, and then every time it floods it just washes more trash and stuff in here, and then as soon as the water drops again it just kind of sits, and that's when it got stuck like that. Like these decoys, which I will be using again. They're a little old, but they're in pretty decent condition, so I'll be able to clean those up and get them back in use. And then, obviously that oil can I'm just gonna chuck. Can always do a little bit to get back, to clean up the waterway that you're using. So we're paddling right by the dam quick. Yeah. Okay, let me zoom back out. Here's the beaver dam. I'm not going to spend too much time by it because I don't want to bother him, but that's right where they're at. And we'll keep on moving. I'd love to canoe this entire back channel at some point. I canoe kayak. So that might be something for the next couple of weeks. In just about a month I'll be up in Canada, so I'll be able to film some stuff up there. That's just a fishing trip, so there won't be too much to show other than, you know, some bigger fish or things like that. Try and film some little sections from that, but won't be doing too much. Because I don't know if any of the other guys going on the trip care if I film or not. And because I haven't been doing this that long, they probably don't even know that I'm doing it, so. We're just going to, take little snippets, but so I'll be up in Canada in a couple of weeks, and then summer starts after that, and I'll be able to actually be out in the bush, as they say. Might be having a goose standoff here in a second as we get back into the current of the channel. There's kind of a big slough that I was in. Yep, here's the goose. And he's flying off, so not too worried. Not that I was thinking I was going to get attacked by it or anything, but never know with these guys. But with this tiny little channel that you saw on the way in, there's quite a bit of current, so this could take us a little bit. It took us quite a few minutes to get in here. So paddling out against the current. We have not gone very far. What else can we do? Keep on paddling, keep on paddling. Get up over this log. Oh, the log happens to be mistake completely. We're good. Inside curve is quite nice. Less current, you can just paddle a little more easily. These pants that I have are definitely going to need to be washed. They're quite dirty. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the video here just so I can paddle back and get everything cleaned up. But thank you for sticking along, and look forward to seeing you on the next adventure. Again, any comments or likes that you can give, please subscribe. I know everyone says that, but especially for a smaller channel, it really helps boost the amount of views that I get and the amount of people that I can show this fun lifestyle. So please take some time to like, comment, and subscribe if you can, as it helps out me on my way to show other people this fun adventure that I've been on, and many coming adventures. So, thank you for following along, and I'll catch you on the next one.